Hi guys, welcome. I'm feeling much better, but as you can hear from my voice, I'm getting it back. First thing, the U.S. has issued a new warning to Iraq over Maliki. This new warning includes more severe consequences, including suspension of U.S. assistance and a reassessment of political and economic support. That is the new warning. Now, this is what I'm clearly learning in North Africa about the Iraqi Dinar. But first, I need to speak to you about what's happening in the talks between the U.S. and Iran. Now, these talks are being held in Oman, the capital city, Muscat. And what's so unique about these talks is they're not sitting around a table talking to each other. The tensions are too high for that. What's happening is the foreign minister of Tehran is involved. Steve Witkoff, the U.S. Special Envoy, is also involved. Jared Kushner, the senior advisor to U.S. leadership, participating in the discussions, and Admiral Brad Cooper. Now, he's commander of the U.S. CENTCOM, participating to signal U.S. military and strategic interest in the region. Now, what happens is they pass notes or information among themselves, and then the mediator takes it to each person and talks to that person privately. They are not sitting in a round table. What I'm thinking is going to happen, oh yes, I forgot to tell you that the foreign minister of Oman is actually facilitating the dialogue. They call this indirect negotiations. And what I'm thinking is going to happen is that the U.S. is going to learn the real reason why Iran wants to implement and flex its country and powers into Iraq's government. And once the U.S. understands the real reason, not what people are just saying, the U.S. will better be able to help Iraq and to help Iran if they want such help. At any rate, you need to know that those talks are going on. And you also need to remember that Saddam had a plan to destroy America. Now, we're not sure if his plan was real or not, because on the other side of the coin, it was said that he was an asset to the Central Intelligence Agency. This is another situation we do not yet know the truth. But I can tell you now, there were strong rumors that reached the newspapers in Mexico that said that Saddam was actually in Mexico and was not killed as they said. Now, you know from this channel many years ago, months ago, that we talked about Saddam having an underbite and the man that was hung had an overbite. So there's always been questions about the man who was hung and the man who may have gotten away. But that's all conspiracy for right now. But you need to know that all of that is under the table. That's the current that's going on, the back scenes, behind the curtains, the information that is causing some of the decisions that are being made today in Iraq.
Talks between the U.S. and Iran in Oman are off to a very good start. Oman's foreign minister posted these photos on X saying, quote, "The talks highlighted their importance in light of the parties' commitment to ensuring their success and sustaining security and stability. The meeting was an attempt to de-escalate tensions after the U.S. bombed Iranian nuclear."
Now let's get to my travels and my slight disappointment. I'm quickly learning that the Iraqi Dinar is an official currency only for Iraq and the Kurdistan region. I'm also quickly learning that not only can I not exchange my IQD in America, but few other countries will accept the IQD. But here's the kicker. Iran will not accept the IQD either, officially. Now, the black market happens, yes, but Iran does not officially accept the IQD. The IQD is not accepted in Afghanistan, Somalia, and obviously not here in Egypt, where I tried a few days ago. Until the Central Bank of Iraq releases the currency to perform or float or to be connected to the Forex markets, banks will not touch it. But hold on. Just wait 1 minute. Who else had this same scenario, this same problem? Right, it was Zimbabwe. There has been measurable progress with the ZiG, the Zimbabwe's new currency that has or is backed by gold. It's not a total, complete evolvement yet, but it's working. We are not sure which path Iraq will take with its currency, but we do know, we have seen, Zimbabwe has shown us that Iraq's currency is not totally out the door. There can be changes that can be made to turn it all around, and in a short period of time. Guys, the channel's advice is to hold on to your Iraqi dinars. Do not speak of them. Do not argue with people about the clarity or the value of the Iraqi dinar. As long as 43 million people and an entire government is using the currency that we hold in our hands, we have a chance. Join the channel's membership to learn about on-the-ground absentee ownership that we will be implementing in Iraq for the sake of ROI, return on our investment. We are joining the others who have invested over $100 million in Iraq. They are not waiting for a float, a revalue, or even an adjustment of the currency. They are investing in the country knowing that as time goes along, especially with the Development Road Project, that they will receive an ROI on their investment. And in the membership, we are about to do the same thing.